Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to focus on my Aero Gardens again and my setup. Alright, so a couple of things you might have noticed. I did a quick short the other day, and obviously you see it's very reflective here. This is mylar that we're putting up to help give it more light, be more reflective for all the Aero Gardens. A couple other things are the covers here. This keeps out light from the roots, and it helps eliminate from like algae growth. And I was going to show you how beautiful the roots are, how nice and white they are, and that's from lack of light, and algae won't grow in that dark area. And then we also have these little fans here. And the reason why we have that is to help strengthen the tomatoes. You see how condensed they are? That's because they are growing like more strong than becoming like I've seen a lot of the Aero Gardens online, and they are very tall and stretchy and kind of like, I'd have to say kind of like the pepper more, but the tomatoes are like that. And these are very strong at the base. They're very thick, and they're very healthy. And so later on, they can more just produce than worry about the base and the roots and stuff. I wanted to also talk about some of the plants that we have. We have this little jalapeno in the back. He's doing okay. He's a little bit behind schedule from the other ones. We put him in a little later. That is a albino pepper that we have. We have one that came up so far. This one is a regular bell pepper. It's got some blooms on it. Has a little one. Some flowers. I was thinking we had a little one already, a little pepper ready, but I don't see it. I just see the flowers. And then we have a lot of tomatoes here. Lots of them in the back, you can see back there. And those are the little cherry tomatoes from Aero Garden. They're heirloom cherry tomatoes. We have some basil here, doing great, and some dill. Those are the two that came up in the herb garden so far. And then this is little tennis ball lettuce. Different varieties that we got this year trying out. So far, good success. And then we're also giving it food, plant food, in its water. And we do that when, of course, the schedule tells us to, but also sometimes we'll swap out the whole water and start completely fresh, so it has the right pH balance and the right alkaline and all the stuff that it needs. We'll switch it out, and so it won't be off and just be adding nutrients and water every week. We'll actually switch the whole bucket of water out and then start fresh with the right measurements. So anyways, this is our Aero Garden setup this year. We've done this for many years. We've kind of just keep adding and then try different varieties that work, and sometimes we get good success, other years some things work better than others. Of course, that's how plants work. Anyways, thought I'd show you our setup. We have quite a few little fans here. We have some other random plants that we're putting over here just for the light. We're planning on this little bamboo here to get a darker pot because it's going to grow algae with that much light. And then we just started these guys. We're hoping they root. It looks like some little baby roots are coming out of the bottom. And these are my orchids I've had for quite a few years. This big one I've had for a few years. This little one's new. And I'll be feeding it soon, so it'll start blooming again. It went through kind of a stressful summer, so it's focusing on growing leaves again. Alright, so hope you enjoy this little update and seeing how we set up our Aero Garden. Hopefully I gave you some good tips. Thanks for watching.